Number 13. Yamaha TWW200. If there's one word to describe the Yamaha TWW200, it's unstoppable. This quirky dual-sport motorcycle has become a legend, not for its speed or power, but for its bulletproof reliability. First introduced in the late 1980s, the TWW200 hasn't changed much. Why? Because it didn't need to. Why mess with something that just works? It features a simple 196 cubic centimeters air-cooled engine, a low seat height, fat tires, and a rugged frame. It's a go-anywhere, do-anything kind of bike that just doesn't know how to quit. Rain, mud, rocks, snow, no problem. It just keeps chugging along. Best of all, it's incredibly easy to maintain. Oil changes, spark plugs, basic tweaks. Even a beginner with a wrench can keep this bike running. It's lightweight, it's mechanically simple, and it's a favorite of beginners, survivalists, and off-road explorers. If you're looking for a stress-free, low-maintenance companion, the TWW200 will ride with you every step of the way. Number 12. Honda CRF250L. Honda CRF250L is what you get when you combine Japanese engineering with real-world utility. This is the kind of bike you buy once and keep for decades. Built for both city commuting and off-road exploration, the CRF250L is as durable as it is versatile. Its 249 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine is known for being nearly indestructible. You can beat it up on rough trails or run it as your daily rider, and it will continue humming like a sewing machine. The maintenance intervals are generous, and replacement parts are dirt cheap. Plus, Honda's legendary build quality ensures everything, from the frame to the fuel system, is built to last. While some dual sports are known for rattling apart over time, the CRF250L has no such reputation. It's as tough as they come, with hundreds of thousands of riders around the world putting it through every kind of punishment imaginable. If you want low-maintenance reliability in a nimble package, this bike won't let you down. Number 11. Kawasaki Ninja 250R. You might think sport bikes are high-strung and fragile, but the Kawasaki Ninja 250R proves otherwise. This little green machine is one of the most reliable beginner bikes of all time. It's not just popular, it's iconic. And despite being a budget-friendly entry-level sport bike, it's got one of the most dependable engines in its class. The liquid-cooled, parallel twin 248 cubic centimeters engine is smooth, efficient, and virtually bomb-proof. Owners have reported clocking up over 70,000 miles with basic maintenance, oil, filters, and the occasional valve adjustment. That's all it takes. It's also extremely forgiving. Whether you're redlining it on the highway or stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic, the Ninja 250R keeps its cool. It doesn't overheat, it doesn't break down, and it doesn't care how rough you are on the clutch. Combine that with great fuel economy and super low operating costs, and it's no wonder these bikes are still on the road decades later. Number 10. Suzuki SV650. There's a reason the SV650 is often called the most perfect motorcycle ever built. It's fast enough for experienced riders, forgiving enough for newbies, and dependable enough to use as your daily ride for the next 15 years. This bike just refuses to die. At the heart of the SV650 is a 645 cubic centimeters V-twin engine that's become legendary for its reliability. It has a broad power band, plenty of torque, and a smooth delivery that makes it incredibly fun to ride. But beyond that, it just doesn't break. Riders have reported putting over 100,000 miles on these bikes with little more than basic maintenance. There are no complex electronics, no fragile components, and no surprise breakdowns. It's the ultimate do-everything bike, commute, tour, carve up canyon roads. And it'll do it all while asking for little in return. For anyone looking for a mix of performance and peace of mind, the SV650 is a no-brainer. Number 9. BMW R1150 GS. The BMW R1150 GS is the kind of bike that gives meaning to the word overbuilt. Introduced in the early 2000s, this adventure motorcycle wasn't just made to survive long trips. It was made to conquer continents. Known for its rugged construction and long-distance comfort, the R1150 GS quickly became a favorite among world travelers and hardcore riders alike. Its horizontally opposed 1,130 cubic centimeters boxer engine is the star of the show. Not only does it deliver a smooth and balanced ride, but it's also been engineered with longevity in mind. There are owners who've ridden these bikes over 200,000 miles, and they're still running strong. The shaft drive reduces maintenance drastically compared to chain-driven bikes, and its air/oil-cooled setup is surprisingly resilient in harsh conditions. The GS is also built like a tank. Everything from the crash bars to the panniers to the suspension is designed to take a beating. And it's not just mechanical strength, it's also the supportive global BMW community and easily available OEM parts that make keeping an R1150 GS running practically effortless. Number 8. Honda XR650L. If motorcycles could be labeled indestructible, the Honda XR650L would be first in line. Built with the kind of simplicity that's almost extinct in modern bikes, the XR650L is a dual sport icon that's practically maintenance-proof. Its 644 cubic centimeters air-cooled single-cylinder engine is a barebones masterpiece. No radiators, no complex electronics, and fewer things that can break in the wild. This bike is made for abuse. Sand, snow, rocks, water crossings, you name it, the XR will power through it. It's been used by the military, adventure riders, survivalists, and backwoods explorers alike. And for good reason. This thing is famously reliable. Riders have routinely crossed deserts and jungles on it without a single hiccup. Its longevity is also due to how easy it is to maintain. It's the kind of bike you can repair with basic tools in a garage, or even in the middle of nowhere with a rock and some duct tape. No matter how harsh the conditions, the XR650L will keep going long after others have tapped out. Number 7. Honda CB500X. The CB500X doesn't scream for attention, and that's what makes it so good. It's understated, economical, and as dependable as the sunrise. Part of Honda's ultra-reliable 500 cubic centimeters lineup, this lightweight adventure bike blends versatility with bulletproof reliability. Commuter? Check. Weekend tourer? Absolutely. Daily workhorse? Perfect for it. Its 471 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine is designed for longevity. Smooth, torquey, and efficient, this motor is known to hit 6 figures on the odometer with nothing but standard oil changes and valve checks. Plus, it sips fuel like a scooter, which means you're not only saving on repairs but also on operating costs. The CB500X doesn't have the highest horsepower or the most tech, but what it does have is dependability that outlasts trends. Honda built this to be your faithful companion for the long haul. It's one of those rare motorcycles that quietly racks up miles without needing attention. And that's the hallmark of a true forever bike. Number 6. Yamaha VMax, first generation. The original Yamaha VMax is a different kind of beast. It's raw, unapologetic, and absolutely ferocious, but under all that power lies a core of true reliability. Launched in 1985, the first generation VMax stunned the motorcycle world with its 1,197 cubic centimeters V4 engine and drag strip performance. But over the years, what really impressed people was how damn reliable it turned out to be. This bike was so over-engineered that many of them are still running today with the original motor, even after decades of abuse. The V4 engine design wasn't just built for power, it was built to last. Owners consistently report 100,000 plus miles with minimal internal engine work. The electrical system is surprisingly stable for a bike of its era, and most problems are well documented and easy to fix. The only downside? You might wear out the rear tire faster than anything else, thanks to the torque this monster puts out. But when it comes to longevity, the VMax is a muscle bike that just won't quit. Number 5. Suzuki DR650. There's a reason you'll find the Suzuki DR650 in every corner of the world, from South American deserts to Australian outback roads. It's built for simplicity and survival. The DR650 is often called a mechanical mule, and that description couldn't be more accurate. It doesn't complain, it doesn't break, and it'll carry you across continents if you ask it to. Its 644 cubic centimeters air-cooled engine is about as simple as it gets. No fuel injection, no complex computer modules, just a basic carburetor and a motor that keeps turning over, mile after mile. The fewer the electronics, the less that can go wrong, and the DR650 proves this to AT. In fact, many riders intentionally choose this bike over more modern machines because of its ease of maintenance. It's the kind of motorcycle you can work on with a screwdriver and a set of wrenches. No diagnostic software needed. For riders who value long-term durability over tech and flash, The DR650 is practically unbeatable. Number 4. Harley-Davidson Evolution Engine. You can argue about Harley-Davidson's modern reliability all day, but when it comes to the Evolution engine, there's no debate. The Evo motor, especially in the Sportster 883 and 1200 models, is one of the most dependable power plants Harley has ever built. It's not just American muscle, it's American resilience in V-twin form. Launched in 1986, the Evolution engine simplified Harley's notoriously leaky and finicky past. It was built with aluminum heads, better oil circulation, and tighter tolerances, making it far more durable and low maintenance than its predecessors. The result? Bikes that routinely cross the 100,000-mile mark with nothing more than oil changes, spark plugs, and valve checks. But beyond the engine, the Sportster platform is incredibly modular. Parts are everywhere. Maintenance is easy. And there's a global community of riders and mechanics who know these machines inside and out. If you want a cruiser with character, torque, and a proven record of long-term reliability, an Evo-powered Sportster is one of the best bets you can make. Number 3. Honda CBR600F. Honda's CBR600F series was built during a time when manufacturers were obsessed with perfection. And the result? A line of middleweight sport bikes that became the gold standard for reliability in the supersport world. These aren't twitchy track bikes. They're daily riders, weekend racers, and lifelong companions all in one. The F2, F3, and especially the fuel-injected F4i models were known for their rock-solid 599 cubic centimeters inline-4 engines. These motors were incredibly smooth, forgiving, and virtually unkillable. Riders routinely reported 80,000 to 100,000 miles with minimal mechanical issues. And unlike some modern sport bikes, these were built with quality components and a focus on long-term durability. Another plus? They weren't overloaded with electronics. Fewer sensors means fewer things to fail. And Honda's impeccable engineering meant everything, from the gearbox to the cooling system, was tuned for longevity. If you want a sport bike that's fast, fun, and freakishly reliable, any of the CBR600F models are a sure thing. Number 2. Yamaha FJR1300. Let's get serious. The Yamaha FJR1300 is the king of long-distance reliability. This is the bike you buy if you want to rack up 200,000 miles and still feel like it's just broken in. It's not flashy. It's not trendy. But it's so well engineered that it's earned a cult following among touring fanatics and high-mileage warriors alike. At the heart of the FJR is a 1,298 cubic centimeters inline-4 that's as smooth as it is bulletproof. It handles highway speeds for hours on end without overheating, without vibration, and without fuss. And thanks to its shaft drive, you don't have to deal with chain maintenance. This bike is made to last, full stop. It's also packed with quality-of-life features like heated grips, cruise control, adjustable windscreen, and an electronically adjustable suspension in later models. But here's the kicker, it still rarely breaks. The FJR1300 is that rare blend of high performance and high reliability. It's the bike that just keeps going, no matter where or how far you ride it. Number 1. Honda Goldwing. There could be no other number 1. The Honda Goldwing isn't just reliable, it redefines the word. It's the motorcycle equivalent of a Toyota Land Cruiser. This touring machine has proven itself over and over again as the most durable, long-lasting motorcycle in history. Powered by a flat-six engine, 1,500 cubic centimeters in older models, 1,800 cubic centimeters in more recent ones, the Goldwing is so smooth, quiet, and low-stress that it regularly outlives its riders. It's not uncommon to find Goldwings with over 250,000 miles, and still going strong. And that's often on the original engine and transmission. The build quality is beyond exceptional. The shaft drive, the gearbox, the cooling system, all designed for endurance. Maintenance is easy, parts are widely available, and Honda's legendary support network means you're never too far from a fix if you need one, which you probably won't.